Have you ever considered the impact of raising the minimum age to purchase a firearm to 21 years of age? How would it impact the world? How would school shootings be affected? I believe Congress should raise the minimum age to 21 to prevent gun-related violence in younger generations. After reading many journal articles and websites, I agree more with my original statement that minimum age of purchasing a firearm should be 21. As college students and younger generations, I believe it is our responsibility to be informed on the severity of gun violence in this country and to figure out ways how to reduce it. From statistics to general knowledge, raising the minimum age of 21 to purchase any firearm, from a handgun to a semi-automatic rifle, can change gun violence to some capacity. The reason number one is your prefrontal cortex is not developed until the age of 25, which your prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that controls impulsivity and judgment. On the website, Sandy Hook Promise states when drinking age was increased from 18 to 21, there were fewer fatal car accidents caused by drunk driving. So right there, just increasing the drinking age causes less drunk driving incidents. So I believe to some extent raising the gun purchasing age would reduce gun violence. Renting a car and getting your first credit card, as well as purchasing tobacco, are all require you to be the age of 21. To be able to purchase a weapon, I believe it should be until your prefrontal cortex is fully developed, and that is not until age 25. Reason number two, I believe, is minimum age restrictions on purchasing guns reduce suicide rates. In the article, Effects of Minimum Age Requirements on Suicide, a higher minimum age for possessing a firearm may decrease suicide among people. It is not guaranteed, but it may decrease. According to this article, the data shows inconclusive evidence with lowering suicide rates. However, it's important to know it's very possible that not being in possession or lack of availability to purchase a firearm can in and of itself reduce suicide rates. Reason number three, claim. Men need better mental health support and help. The data shows men have needs including attention, counseling, and healthier rituals to cope with stress. Men are more likely to act out on gun violence than women. Some men may believe that it is manly to own a gun, or the men in their life believe it is important to own a gun, and you aren't manly enough if you don't own a gun. The reality is, men need to be taught better coping mechanisms for life stresses so they can learn better ways to cope, so the possibility of gun violence may lessen. And it doesn't mean that you are less of a man for not owning a weapon. Multiple claims connect with the fact that minimum age to be updated to at least 25, where the prefrontal cortex in the brain is fully developed. There are less suicides and less gun violence when when the purchasing requirement of owning a gun is of older age. I do not think raising the minimum age that takes out the possibility of gun violence completely, obviously, but I do believe it will greatly help gun violence cause in this country. After hearing this speech, do you think U.S. Congress should update the minimum age requirement to purchase a gun?